Hey guys, so let's get started. I already have this on, but just for craps and giggles, it's a Mac Studio Fix. Good stuff. And let's grab my other stuff here. Let's see, where is it? And we have the Sephora kit, the Color Days Blockbuster. Really, really great kit. It's only like 50 bucks, so it's not as expensive as most people might think. And moving right along, let's open this container up. I'm getting my makeup bags ready. I'm sorry, it's the end of the day, so we're trying to get this stuff going. But I'm gonna open up my container, and this is in the center one. This is kind of a dark cocoa brown color. I'm gonna use the white, and I'm gonna use these other nude tones. It takes about 4 or 5 colors to get this look, because she has kind of a smolder. I'm a little bit darker skinned, so I use a little bit more of a caramel tone. You need a flat face brush for this, though, and you'll need a eyebrow wand. I've already used that, but you use it to kind of comb out your eyebrows to get that strong brow that she has. I've already colored in my brows. That's why my brows look so dark. You need a flat brush for a lip line or an eye line. In this case, we'll use it for our eyes. You'll need a concealer brush, which I use as a lip brush because it doubles as that just fine. And this here is for blending. It's a little eyeshadow brush from ELF. It's a quick kit you can get for like $9.99 at most Target stores. So let's see what else we have here. I have a HIP L'Oreal kit. It's a little duo. I'm using the brown side. That's the Brazen 118 code. It only costs a few bucks. It's like $4.99, I believe. Okay. And let's see what else. We have... I'm going to get some of this product on the brush. And we're putting on that HIP brown I just showed you. Don't worry if it's not totally perfect, because you're just going to blend it out anyway. But you just want to get a nice thick layer of that brown. And just keep blending it until you get the line that you like. This works great for blue eyes and brown eyes. It's totally fine. It's a nice kind of a everyday brown look. It works for all occasions. I'm a big fan of it. On a side note, forgive my hair. I realize that it kind of looks like a weird Helena Bonham Carter, Bob Dylan love child, but like I said, it's the end of the day. My hair's all jacked. But, you know, that's alright. I like to think that perhaps it's slightly Elizabeth Bennet anyway. She had her hair somewhat like that for a formal event she attends with Mr. Darcy in Pride and Prejudice. You guys can look that up later. So now that I have it relatively blended, I'm going to grab a different brush, save my lining brush, and I'm going to, in this brown here, you can't tell with the camera there, but it's kind of a gold orangey brown, and I'm going to put it on the under part of my eye as well as into the brow, because it kind of picks up a little bit of light. The camera's not showing that little bit of light. It has. But I already have black on my brows, so if you put the black mixed with this brown, it makes for a nice look. Kind of fun for the evening. I'm going to take that white and I'm going to put it under my brow to kind of pick up light as well. Then you put it under the arch and drag it down and out. Down and out. Doesn't look like much right now, but once everything's blended, you'll see what it's used for. For my fellow marching band alumni, this is probably a really great look if you ever get an assignment where you create your own show. Especially for my darker sisters, this is really, really nice for that as well.
Are you hungry?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. That would be my lover. Let's see. moving right along. Just keep blending until you think you have it just right. It's easier to do when you're using a mirror as opposed to a camera. But we're going to keep using that caramel color. And this is where I'll be putting it under my eye, just on the corner. Because she has it kind of rimming her eyes, but you don't want to use the same color because the same color wouldn't quite look right. So you use this caramel tone to add a little bit of dimension. And you just keep doing that with this eyeliner brush here. Just get right on the inside. And then we will work our way down to the next phase here. Trying to find something. And I'm gonna grab another eyeshadow brush. And we're going to take this shimmery tone. You can't really see the glitter through the camera, but if you have the Sephora set, you'll know which one I'm talking about. And then we're going to put that on the crease, like so. We'll blend it out, so don't trip if it starts to look a little weird. Just put it on the crease right now. Just get the product on there and worry about blending it in later. And just keep going. It takes a couple coats because you want it to be really bold and make sure that it's really easy to see. Just blend it with that blend brush. I'm using the other mirror because I have to see this part. This is really easy, especially for somebody who doesn't know how to do makeup very well, or at least doesn't think they can. This is a very easy first version of a smoky eye. So just keep blending it up and out towards the brow to meet the white. Then we're gonna line it really soon, but you could leave it like this if you don't like liner, but since we're trying to get Keira's smolder look, I'm trying to find where this is. Oh, yeah, we gotta pull it out. I'm going to use two different colors. We're going to start with the black for the upper, and we'll get a bronze color for the bottom. So let's get out that concealer brush. I also use it as a liner brush. And we're going to just put on your eyeliner as usual. We're going to kind of get it a little bit out farther than you normally would because she has sort of these feline-esque cat eye that she does. And we're just gonna take a couple coats because we want that to be really dark by the lash line. I'm going a little bit thicker than she does because I'm going to blend that into brown later. I'm not sure if I'll be doing that as part of the video because I don't want this to go on very long. But we're almost there, guys. Just keep this going. Make sure your skin's nice and tight. Make sure you maximize the absorption of the product. To kind of make the smolder a little bit more smudged, especially since I made it kind of asymmetrical. Well, I'm gonna even it out the best I can, and then just kind of blot it with your finger, and then it just blends in with the other brown. And do the same thing on the other side. And again, this will all blend in really well. This is kind of the style that I like to wear most of the time, so I just thought I'd share it with you people. And we're gonna get to that brown liner that I told you about, that bronze. Grab this brush here. And I like to do kind of a reverse cat eye and I line the bottom and I bring it out. Because hers is kind of a smudge, smoky eye, I didn't do the tape method because I wanted it to be more of a, I did this myself kind of a look. The tape method is great if you want to look like you had it professionally done. This is meant to just be kind of like, oh, I just woke up and I did this today. So just blend it up and out. And we're going to grab another product here. We're going to take that as a highlight. The luminizer, as some of the fancy ladies call it. And just make a nice line up on your cheek. Because she has these excellent cheekbones that we're going to try and simulate. I don't put very much on, but you obviously can put more if you like for a more heavy, less subtle look. So we're just gonna blend it out, and then I'm gonna put bronzer on top of it later towards the back of the cheekbone area. And I'm using a gold tone right underneath my eyes to kind of swipe away any fallout I have at the bottom, and it also makes the under eye a little bit brighter looking if you have a warm skin tone. If you're kind of a redhead where you have more of a cool skin tone, try using a little bit of silver actually, and that'll have the same effect. Not a lot, obviously, because then you would end up looking like the Silver Man from Fantastic Four. It'll be awkward. Now, moving right along. I'm trying to find my other product. So, I'm going to take a little bit of a brown gloss. I'm going to mix it with a second brown gloss later. But this is kind of a nude, and it'll kind of even out the color of your lips. So just put a little bit of that on. I obviously left a little bit of the brown eyeshadow on to make it a little bit more of a nutty brown. But if you aren't very happy with that shade, you can grab your CoverGirl tube of lipstick later and we'll go over it. Some people might like this part more, you can just stop right here. But if you want to see the additional brown gloss, keep watching. So I'm going to grab my Victoria's Secret bronzer. It's baked mineral makeup. It is in the shade of Goddess. It's like $12 on their website. Most people are surprised that Victoria's Secret sells anything but lingerie, but they do. We're going to take that angled face brush and only put a little bit and blend it in a diagonal line following the line at the top part of your cheekbones and circular motions in that same diagonal line. We want this to just look like a glow. We don't want it to look like a line. So the circular motions help. And then you just keep going. It takes maybe 1 or 2 coats. And we will just grab my other lip gloss. And we'll get that last part. Just see, this is the Fruit Spritzers. So it's shade 555. Cocoa Cool Mint. And it's only going to take a little bit because it's very high pigment. So, and it's very, very high gloss. It lasts all evening. And it kind of smells like root beer. But it's supposed to smell like mint, so it's kind of strange. You know, you just add your favorite mascara, and that's it.